Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 389. We are coming to you live from the end of the night of permissionless day one. We've had 2 days, for a 24-hour hackathon, Saturday, Sunday, today, Monday, opening talk from Eric Voorhees, sort of calling on regulators to, just sort of calling them out that, their actions speak louder than their words as they, talk to, in a pro voice towards crypto as they're talking to a blockchain community. Yet their actions speak louder. So I want to do a huge shout out to Eric for that. Some amazing projects that we got to see and talk with just for just a minute. Shout out to BlockFills. There's TokenWise HQ, great talks tonight, events today. There's some really cool financial track pieces, regulatory track talks, dev talk, amazing stuff coming out, and just the concepts and ideas that are being built out that's being provided here at Permissionless. People from all over the world don't normally or wouldn't normally communicate, and not because they are not interested in each other. They're providing the same services, but they didn't know the other person existed. And so they're having same or near same ideas, and then working to collaborate to bring these into fruition has just been an amazing thing to sort of see. As we finish up day one and get ready for day two, some of the big highlights today that want to just do a quick shout out to Ledger. Amazing little setup with the booth. If you guys need a Ledger, you want a hardware wallet, go check them out and see what they have. They have some discounts and deals. You can even pre-order your Ledger stacks. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. If you're looking at the regulatory side, there's some really cool pieces there. Continuum 3000 is over at Breathe conference in Vegas. Great think tank. There's amazing other projects building out. Kraken was out in force today. They had, Leap and Not Thread Guy doing some amazing stuff and running podcasts from there. We'll be there tomorrow morning to say hi. We don't know if we'll be on the show, but we will hop on the space. And then in Rug Radio. And so just amazing people all the way around. And you just feel the energy of everyone wanting to build or finalize the projects that they've been building with regulation. People want regulation in. So it's an amazing fact that, you think that being a degen in a docs world, me too, would be, regulation's bad and everything. I would love to work within the bounds of regulation. The fact that there is none, no one knows what they can build. And so either they're not building or they're building way too many different things. And so they can't actually focus on one thing, and so just some really cool things. We have the Pudgy Penguins huddle tomorrow. So huge shout out to Pudgy Penguins. We'll see you. We also have OPOS, MarginFi, Solana event tomorrow. Huge shout out to all of that. Today's events, we did, huge shout out to Beam. We're going to try to connect with Beam to be able to get out some free Beam extension wallets and some free Beam tokens. I think that will be really cool. They have a really interesting idea, but what they were really working with was interactive payment systems and how to create customer retention bonus points that can be spendable at locations and stuff. And so some really cool stuff there. The other things that we saw were after that we went to Token HQ, got to run into an old friend, Kawasi, and what he's been building out, and some new marketing platform techniques used in Web3, integrating Web2, and so that there's a good blend of people. Huge shout out to the co-founders of Token HQ and tokenizing assets. So if you need any support in that, or you have questions, these people, Jeanette, has that history and depth and people are like, well, there's projects that are out that are wanting to do it. Well, if you're going from one form, wouldn't you want someone that's been in it for the longest, that might just be coming into it, so they have a lot of history, but just some cool stuff. Really want to do a huge shout out to TokenWise. Good communication networking event. Tried to hold it as a more formal event, but with some food and light talking, and but then really good networking afterwards. So huge shout out to TokenWise for that event. Then there was the hot events of the night. 1inch, had a great event of amazing people. We got to randomly, 1inch really works hard on token gating their access to stuff. So very interesting. But at this, because they become sort of like the highlighted event of the piece, really everyone wants to get in. And so, I was there for a little while, ended up leaving, but being able to give my ticket to someone who wasn't able to get in. So huge shout out to you, random person. I hope that you made those connections that you wanted to make. So glad I was able to help. Then we stopped by, Capital Factory, Bankless Style, Kraken. Huge shout outs to all of them, as well as Tarot. Ended up the night at the Tarot event. And so just some really cool stuff there. Tarot is a on-chain lending aggregator platform. So some cool stuff there. Really excited to see what they build out, and hopefully we'll be talking more with them tomorrow. And then later on, we do have a really cool piece. The big events, that we're looking forward to is the Quai Network launch tomorrow. Really excited for that. We've known Quai for a while now, and so I love my proof of work chains. I do have to give a huge shout out to the entire Austin crew that lives in the area. All the degens I know from my permissionless group. And, I just want to thank everyone for checking in today and saying hi. Great time seeing and meeting a lot of you for the first time in person. If you see me, please, I would love to meet you, hear what you're building and doing. And so really exciting. What we have, over the next 2 days, amazing times. But one of the things that we did learn sort of at the end of the night, we got to meet a new game. We know how much everyone likes games, how much I love games. They have sort of a little bit of not a completely dynamic approach, but what they're hoping more is for the depth and storyline to really compare to it. Play Mythos, Mythos. So pretty cool to meet them, really interesting time, tonight. And so hope that you have a chance to check them out. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Some great interviews planned, great talks, and some really good tracks. Permissionless has been doing an amazing job, so huge shout out to them. One of the gold sponsors, OKX as well. Huge shout out to the Thai 1inch, circles here as well, building out some cool stuff, explaining what they're trying to build out and what their vision is. XRP is coming out with an EVM side, so some cool stuff is building. I hope you guys all like it, and we'll get you some more alpha and information tomorrow. Just want to do lastly a huge thanks to BiddleBox. The hackathon was amazing. How you guys handled everything and everything for submissions, amazing. Loved it, and really grateful to be able to meet you guys and hopefully work and see what you guys have and participate in your future hackathons. So huge shout out to BiddleBox and Blockworks, Scroll, and Axelar for all of that. I hope everyone has a great rest of their night. And as always, we end every episode with the same two things. Our words of wisdom: a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning, if no one knows you are looking for anything, no one will be able to answer you. And if you do answer, if someone does offer something and you don't answer, they're just going to keep on going. And then lastly, as always, huge shout out to Liam. and love. We will see you all tomorrow. We'll be coming live from the floor of Permissionless, and then at some of the events and everything like that. But as always, we end with the greatest, worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. Huge shout out to everyone on Twitter, YouTube, YouTube #2, Telegram, Twitch, Discord, LinkedIn family. Please let me know what you want to see here at Permissionless or what you're looking for. There's a ton of projects that are looking to raise. There's a ton of different VCs looking to fund, finding those partners and everything like that. So huge opportunities. And then I want to just do a quick shout out to Wallet Guard. And so, yeah, congratulations. That's all I got to say. But as always, we end with the greatest, worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. Knock knock. Who's there?